Rob Heathcote joins us now. Got a key runner in the 3-year-old Jewel on Saturday at the Gold Coast. But before we get to him, Rob, there was a pretty decent plonk landed there at Eagle Farm on Saturday. Sweet Margot May, new to the stable. You could get $8 or $9 in the morning. She's SP'd $3.50 favourite. Stable-inspired confidence, or where's that come from?
It was. I mean, I hadn't trialled her and the weather meant that it was a disruptive preparation, but the moment I first put a saddle on her, I went, wow, this is quality. This is a real quality filly. You take one look at her, you know, she's a big, strong, powerful, long-striding filly. And, you know, I'd noticed that she'd done all the racing over 1,000 metres and she's just got 1,400 miler written all over as far as I could see. And the program, it was 1,300 back at Eagle Farm, the big track. I thought this will suit, and then she drew awkwardly, but her work leading up to that race warranted the stable confidence, and it was my bet for the Golf Club Punters Club. So I put them all into Sweet Margot May, and a couple of them like a bet. And then, as you know, at the races on Saturday, one of the functions we had a chat about, I tipped them into her there. But look, at the end of the day, it's what it's all about. And you know, the second horse, Legal Esprit, he's a good horse. I mean, Jaden Lloyd, he's riding super as well with a lot of confidence. So, you know, the stars aligned and she got the job done.
Well, that's last Saturday. We get to Prince of Boom in the 3-year-old Jewel on Saturday. It must have been pretty satisfying to get him back winning at Toowoomba, given, you know, he was below his best in those 2 runs. You subsequently found a reason why, and there he was winning first up. Yeah,
he had a slightly paralysed aretinoid, which is, you know, basically he needed a tie-back surgery, and the team at the University Clinic at Gatton done a super job, as they normally do. And you never know if it's going to be, or if it is a success, until they're under that extreme pressure of a race. And we saw on Saturday there, and I was a little worried going into the race when I asked Jimmy to maybe take a trail. But Jimmy's been around long enough. He knows that a horse that's had a procedure to their throat, it's best not to retard them too much. And I said that to Jimmy going out. It may be beyond your control. He's fresh. He may go, but he'd only had the one trial. And he went bang and led, and subsequently, you know, he could breathe, and he was just too good for them under the 59.
So he should take a really good improvement off that as well.
You would think so. I've not done a lot with him since then. The 2 bits of faster worker I've done, Jimmy's been on his back both times. He rode him this morning, Tuesday morning, and came in and gave a glowing report. He just went 5 and 2 and ran up in just under 24. I've got the horse fit. I knew I had him pretty fit going into that race at Toowoomba. Little bit of unfinished business there with this race, with the heavens opening up a couple of years ago with Rothfire, where he wasn't totally at home on that cut-up track. So hopefully, look, mind you, Nathan, I've already had a look at the nominations, and this is a much harder race than what that race was a week and a half ago. And you know, there's some quality horses in there, and Enterprise Pom trialled really well this morning, and I know Berry Cart and the O'Day and Matty Hoisted team are flying, so it'll be a test for my horse. But the fact that he meets them so much better at the weights, you know, you would suggest that he's likely to go around as favourite.
He won the race named in honour of his sire last year, the Spirit of Boom Classic. That showed him to be one of Queensland's best 2-year-olds. Can he get back to that level?
I believe he can. I was always confident that he was one of the better horses in the stable. Subsequently got knocked off by another pretty good one called Star Tontes twice. But he had that problem, and now that he's over that problem, I'm confident that his confidence is back. And at the end of the day, if they can get the volume of oxygen into their lungs that they need, he's certainly got the ability to go on and be he's already a Group 2 winner. He can be a carnival player, but let's get this one over with first.
Yeah, well, the stable's having a nice little run at the moment. It seems like you're building a good team for the carnival. We know Rothfire's there and the wings getting set for the win. Star Tonte's been given a break for it as well. So if Sweet Margot May and Prince of Boom can join them, it gives you a nice little team to aim towards those big races.
Yeah, and throw in Release the Beans, and there's a couple of other young ones. And in fact, we're here at the Doomben Trials now in 3 heats. I'm running one called Ekaterina, who's a half to Star Tontes by Russian Revolution, and we know she's got a good little motor as well. So, yeah, it's shaping nicely.